ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಐತಿ ಎದು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನೋಡು ಏನು ತ್ರಾಸಿಲ್ಲ ಪೂರ ಆರಾಮ ಐತಿ ಗೋಣ್ ಹೊಳ್ಯಾಡ್ಸಿ ನೋಡು ಪದೇಶ್ರೀ ಆರಾಮೈತ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟು ಓಕೆ ಹಾಂ. So he is a 35-year male patient. He presented to present with complaint of abnormal extension movements of his hand and his face. So what are the causes of abnormal extension movements? So in any patient of this age, there will not be any specific signs for this, because if there are only 2 to 3 conditions were there that to come under in this condition. One is if the patient is having meningitis infection, so he may present like this, because meningitis is a very dangerous condition which may present in other abnormal movements of in this kind of abnormal movements to casualty. And one more thing is if the patient is having severe hyperthermia, like if it is having high grade fever with history of sudden onset of headache and followed by projectile vomiting, that leads to meningitis. So these are the meningitis symptoms. One more thing is one more thing is tetanus infection. So there is a condition called as tetanus infection. If the patient is having infection to tetanus, he may present with extrapyramidal reactions and the patient body will be totally bent. That is called as opisthotonus. So this one more condition is there where the body itself bend like an arrow. So it is called as opisthotonus. So it is seen in the tetanus infection. One more is in this patient. So these are the extrapyramidal. This is called as extrapyramidal reactions. This is called as dystonia of the neck movements. So these conditions are seen usually in the any case of extrapyramidal reactions. So where you can find extrapyramidal reactions is one is only one drug which will cause extrapyramidal reaction is the metoclopramide. There will be Perinom for so many patients. Though we don't know which drug will cause any extrapyramidal reactions. The known drug which is called as Perinorm, that is metoclopramide injection, it will cause extrapyramidal reactions. And this patient is for this patient he is not took any medicines or anything. Only for this patient it happened like he is a known case of alcoholic since 20 years something. So suddenly they have withdrawal form since 8 days. So these are the clear-cut indications that if the patient is having this type of extrapyramidal symptoms secondary to alcohol withdrawal. So we diagnose this condition as an alcohol withdrawal symptom with presented with extrapyramidal reactions. So only treatment is we have to give some sedatives. And as sedatives also in alcoholic patient should not be given if the patient is in little drowsy. For this patient, they are having some symptoms. So only the medicine is only sedative. We can give only diazepam. After giving only one diazepam, patient will be comfortable. One more thing you have to rule out is any like vitamin B12 deficiency have to be ruled, because they are the alcoholic patients. They may have some deficiency of vitamin B12. So we have to give some vitamin B12 injections. We have to like Optimal contains around 200 mg of B12. So we have to give that. One more thing is some Neurogain for something, and any calcium centers we have to give, because we have to rule out the hypocalcemia also, because hypocalcemia patients also they will present the same thing. So we have to rule out the patient is not having the Trousseau sign and the facial signs, anything is not there which indicates hypocalcemia. So only the diagnosis, the patient is having extrapyramidal reaction secondary to alcohol withdrawal. Okay, only patient will give some symptomatic treatment. Thank you.